again, traveler. Faceless here. And do I got another tale for you. This is the continuance of the Creekscrow Phantom. As I told you, it's part of the Ettenwick Barrel Mountain Range. So now, I'm going to tell you this ancient tale. And I hope you all sit back, stay a while, and listen. This battle and struggle continues. After the Phantom was finally filled, a new understanding for the land was gained. Some may know, some may never know. The true energy, the residual echoes, playing like a videotape when you fast forward to rewind again and again for all eternity. After everyone's skeleton, with partial remains of flesh included, was put to rest with their respective rituals, still very much having another job to do, Daniel Hammondberg had a duty to his land and those who wished to visit it. He knew only in title it was his, but soon he was going to relinquish that land back to the mother we all share, Gaia. Thinking to himself, one day, maybe one day I can finish this. Not really keen on the idea of accepting such a large sum of money, about $200,000, he agreed to make sure it was what he needed to live off of. With everything was much cheaper, mind you. Daniel knew he was quite old when he finally got to enjoy the fruits of his labor. It was quite a few years later, 7 to be exact, he finally started preparing talismans, seals, charms, and I mean the whole shebang. Vials of holy water, crosses, tactical armor, tomes, infused with spells and wards. He contacted the Vatican City officially. They said they choose not to be involved. It would be sacrilege. Unofficially, they sent me a free priest and some long dead resurrected members of the Knights Templar. I know not of the power that they truly had, but they were not merely undead, but truly restored to the original forms. Some from bones, others from ash. I slowly became one of them. Training in their ancient ways of combat and religion, not a desire just to start a war, but to make a difference. The land they would retake was our own, the land we all share. The mountain was waiting for everyone, anyone, to test their mettle and might. After so many thousands of years, no challenge was to be had. They would surely finally perish. Something else would be drastically different and more devastating to this entity. He yelled, "We will stand tall and shake the foundation of earth and the heavens. Thine pillars will not know our names, but what we have done here today will echo for an eternity." This is not where it ends. The trek up the treacherous heights and the foul denizens lying in wait. When they will get there was no marching to the beat of a drum, any songs of battle being sang. The only beats of what their hearts and feet all in unison raised with weapons high to the gods we were sworn to serve. Servitude in life, death, some of us may even be lucky to have the proper last rites given to us only to be put in the Vatican City's catacombs, either revered or sadly forgotten. Closer and closer we are able to see the part of the path that seems to be a much wiser, safer choice. More stability to the matter. When you have men clad in armor with a myriad of weapons, no one wants to cross a rickety old bridge, where in this case you can hear the cries of the undead who beckon thee to join them below. I brought out a torch like no other. It had a glowing white crystal on the end, fastened to it in an oaken wood plinth, and the other's end whispering a few cantations, using a string of twine to ignite it. We said in a few prayers. I tossed it into the hungry chasm. Nothing more was heard, just the sound of holy fire devouring everything. Then we arrived at the top. A face started to form on the mountain, asking, "Do you so wish to die in vain like all the others?" In an instant, we were taken out of our reality as we truly knew it. And sometimes you're left wanting more. But trust me, this tale is not finished, dear listeners. I suggest you all keep it in mind and have an amazing night, evening, or day.
You found it. Faceless Anomaly. Stories from the edge of sci-fi, horror, and the unknown. Subscribe and step inside.